let's go back to the Jamie Thomas skating for Zero. You went on tours with them. You said the Vegas trip.
That was my first one. He wasn't on that one.
The gambler.
Yeah.
No, you didn't gamble, or you did?
No, I gambled a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
$100.
Wait, you went on a zero trip?
Oh, yeah, $100
you went on a zero trip and Jamie wasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't there?
Not on the first one. It was like a mini one.
Oh, okay. And you got along with everybody on the team?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if there anything weird happened. I remember Tommy Sandoval would trip out that like I don't even know if he would. I wasn't like partying with them that much, and he's like, "Why are you like? Are you having fun? Like,
you don't like micheladas?"
But it's crazy because as time went on, we like got along really well. It was just like that first time I was like, "Damn, does this dude hate me because I'm not like hanging with everybody at the club?"
Maybe it was like kind of in your own head of like,
maybe
I'm not really participating.
Well, you don't drink at all, do you?
No, I don't.
You don't.
Okay.
You don't. You're not like partying like that at all. So maybe that's probably why.
Yeah.
You could have made a virgin michelada. You know?
Yeah.
I
mean,
like
I think that's his gimmick later on.
Yeah,
maybe.
Okay.
It
wasn't his thing.
Yeah, not yet.
Gotcha. And then, so how did you eventually get on Zero? You had to have skated with the chief.
Yeah,
eventually.
no. I went on trips with him, and then Matt would send Mike Gilbert, who was like the editor and filmer. Mm-hmm. He would send him footage, and I think Jamie. I think with like a lot of companies, you'd have like a little meeting and be like, "What do you think about Tom?" And I think it just like worked out really naturally. But I remember it was sick. He was like, "Yeah, you need to get an ad," and I was like, "Oh my god, what am I gonna do for like a Zero ad? This is crazy." And growing up in Huntington Beach, this is later on, but they put like a hubba on the beach pretty much. This big king tubba. And I was like, since they built this, I've always wanted to grind it.
Is that the one roller skated?
Yeah. So I remember like we drive past it a lot. I just told my friend the story, but I would drive past it a lot and I'd be like, damn, this thing's gnarly. I'm going to skate it one day. But it wasn't until this like photo came up that I needed an ad. I remember me and Matt Bublitz were driving by it and we like look and someone's bondoing something at the hubba and I'm like, what's going on right now? Like, who is doing this? Like a BMXer or something?
Huh.
And kind of walk down there and I'm like, is that Greg Hunt? And like, we're all like obsessed with Greg Hunt because of Minefield and stuff. But that was like our first time like seeing what he had done. And then we learned about like other things that he had made. Like, we knew he made the DC video, but like, Minefield really like hit us hard.
You know he skated for Stereo?
Yeah, I knew that too. Doesn't he go through a shopping cart, like in his part?
There is something with a shopping cart, I think.
We'll have to fact check that.
I haven't watched one in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I knew him from that, and then like DC video, but I didn't really watch that video that much growing up. But and then Minefield came out, and everybody like was like shocked by that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, what is Greg Hunt doing at this hubba? And I kind of like, I'm not really like, I'm pretty shy, I think usually for like, if I saw him, but I like ran up and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And then he like ran into the bathroom and I'm like, what just happened? There's like a bathroom right by it. So he ran and hid. And then
maybe he thought you were something.
Yeah.
Like
So I remember me and Matt like hiding like from him. And then he like came out and then we're like, hey. And then he was like, oh. Like, I thought you guys were, like, cops or something. Or, somebody yelling at me to stop. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, Jeff's going to skate this. Jeff Rowley's going to skate this. And I was like, no way. Like, that's crazy. So he bondoed all these things and took the handrail off. And I was like, okay, it's good to go. So, Jamie, I want a 50-50 this hubba. And like
before Rolly.
No, his stuff came out. And I would, like, study, like, how he hit the kink. And things like that.
What are you doing on a board slide?
Yeah, okay. Which is insane. And then he did that. It came out. It was like a little commercial. And then I remember being like, okay, I'm gonna grind it. So I had I was going to community college. So I was like, okay, before class, me and my friend that doesn't skate are gonna go take this rail off and hide it in the sand. So we took it off at like 6 a.m., hid it in the sand, and then everything was bonded because of Greg perfectly. And then the Zero dudes came down, and then after school, I went to Sugar Shack in Huntington Beach, like, and just had like I was thinking like it's gonna be my last meal. I'm gonna fucking die grinding this.
You wanted a good meal.
Yeah, and then I had Sugar Shack, and then the Zero dudes met me there, and I 50-50'd it on a slave board. So I was like super stoked. I don't know. I was just like, I didn't even do it on a Zero board.
How many tries?
I don't even remember. Like, it randomly worked pretty well, but I don't think now if I'm walking to the beach, I look at it and I'm like, what was I thinking? I don't know.
But you did it.
Yeah.
And that was the ad.
So that was the ad, yeah.
Sick.
And that was in Cold War video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like in the end of that. But there was like a lot of really good 50-50s in that. So I was pretty self-conscious to just have like a random one.
Oh.
There's like a lot of game-changing 50-50s in that video.
Yeah.
So it was pretty trippy to like doing the scariest one I've ever done, but it's kind of mellow in the video. I don't know.
No, that was
like
a gnarly
Danny's.
one for sure.
But it's rad. I mean, your first video part
Yeah, that was, like,
Was
the
in-
first one.
was 0 video.
Yeah, and I'm proud that I like come from a time where like that means a lot. Like my really good friend Jordan Taylor, like he got to have a part in like an actual Toy Machine video.
Right.
I got to have one in like a 0 video. That's like a huge accomplishment for me. You
It's
know,
amazing.
I'm like proud of that till this day.